video is going to be talking about all the different hair extension types. I have had clip-ins, I had the glue-in wefts, I had U-tip extensions, and right now I have micro loop bead extensions, which is kind of the same as like a stick tip extension, except it has like the loop already. So I will be discussing the advantages and disadvantages of these types of extensions. I have some examples of them. I have leftover clip-in extensions and wefts and some of these because these fall out a lot. So yeah. Okay, so first I'm going to be talking about the most common type of extension, which is the clip-in extension. This is just like a little streak I had made and I never wore it. I don't know, I just have it. So this is the clip, and you just like that, yeah. You usually sew the clips onto these, but this was when I first started wearing extensions, so I used hot glue. I don't recommend that because the ones that I used hot glue to attach the clips on, I just kept falling out of my hair. They kept ungluing from the weft and everything, so not good. Sew them on. The advantages of having clip-in extensions is you can easily remove them. They're pretty easy to put in. If you put them in right, they don't really show or anything. They last a lot longer than types of extensions that you keep in, because like at night you roll around in your hair and it just like messes it up and everything. So with clip-ins, you can just take them out during the night and you put them in the next day. They're really good for beginners that just is like their first pair of extensions. You definitely want to get clip-in extensions for your first time because they're just like an introduction to what extensions are, how to take care of them and everything. You don't want to get a really fancy pair because you're probably going to mess them up. Come on, be honest, you know you will. So they're good for first-time users. Disadvantages. Disadvantages to clip-in extensions is that, like, it can also be argued that they don't stay in, which could be a disadvantage. Because if you're really lazy and you don't feel like dedicating 10 minutes in the morning to putting your extensions in, they won't be in. And you'll just be like, sigh, I wish I had long hair today, but I'm really lazy. I don't feel like putting my extensions in. So sometimes it's hard to style clip-in extensions. They don't stay in as well as like fusion extensions, obviously, because they're clip-ins, they're temporary. Yeah. Okay, the next type of extension I'm going to be talking about is the glue-in weft extensions. And this is an example of some glue that you can use for these. I don't like this glue. And I don't like weft glue-in extensions. Honestly, the advantages to these is you have long hair for maybe a week, maybe 2. And the disadvantages are that you only have long hair for a week or 2 because this glue starts to loosen after the first time you wash your hair. Like, literally. Like, the first time I washed my hair, these were like half out. The second time I washed my hair, I had to take them out. And there was glue balls stuck in my hair, and those were awful to get out. They hurt, they were painful. Another advantage, though, would be they're easier to style than clip-in extensions because they're in your hair, and you can, like, do whatever, and they're just kind of like, hey man, I'm here, and you're like, awesome. So, yeah, I don't have very much to say on weft extensions because I don't like them very much. Like, at first I had the clip-ins, and then I took the clips out. But I had to, like, sew the clips in, and then I cut them all out, and then I was like, oh yeah, glue's gonna be awesome, this is gonna be great. And they sucked, and I was like, I do not want to spend another 2 hours another 2 hours sewing in the clips. Like, that did not seem like a fun time, so I cried over my life until I changed my hair color. It wasn't that long. Alright, so the next type of hair extension I will be talking about is the stick tip or eye tip micro bead extensions. They look like this. They are just a stick, shape of an eye. They come with these beads. They're little. Yeah. And what you do with them is you get like the little bead on here with your hair, and then you use, I guess, like little plier things. What are these called? I don't know, plier things. You use these to squinch the bead, and then it's in your hair. Very similar to these are what I'm wearing in my hair right now, which are the micro loop bead extensions, which, as you can see, are kind of very similar, because with the stick ones, you have to like make a loop out of something so you can get your hair in there, and this one just is basically the same exact thing, but the bead is already on the stick and the loop is already there. So do you know how much easier this is? Like 50,960 times. It's a big ass number. So if you're thinking about getting stick tip extensions, I would say go with the micro loop bead extension. These are really easy to put in your hair, actually. You should subscribe to me because I have this giant clip on my hair to only hold a little bit of hair up. So, as you can see, I have some other ones already in my hair. And let's just take this strip of hair. I want to get a good sized strand like that. And all you're going to do is, let's see, you're going to take your hair, you're going to pull it through the loop, see, you're going to pull it up to your hair, pull the bead up, here's the loop. Now if you can see that, it's going through, and then you just squinch it with the pliers, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not putting an extension there, I have to do this later. So that's how you apply them. The good thing about these is even when they fall out of your hair, you can just squinch the bead in the other way, and then you can take the loops, save the loops, save them. They're your life, okay? They're your life. Okay, so all you do to fix them is you make the bead into like a circle or triangle type looking thing, and you take the loop and you just put it in backwards. And it just comes back up. And then you're ready to do it again whenever you decide to put it back in. Okay. Advantages of these extensions are that there is no glue and that they are a more permanent type of extension. They give you long hair, they're easier to style, but I think the disadvantages, which I will now discuss, outweigh those advantages. The main disadvantage to these is that they fall out a lot. Okay, so since they fall out a lot, I always save the extensions until the end of the week on Sunday when I put them all back in. This week I was lazy and I did them on Monday because I didn't have anything to do on Sunday. I was just like, nah. So I have all of these extensions that have fallen out since Monday. We have 2 blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of this color. 8 extensions that have fallen out since then. That's actually not that bad. I'll usually have like 20 that I have to put in. But hey, it's only Thursday. So I guess by the end of this week I'll have like 20 to put in. So I don't like these because they fall out a lot. I think they're kind of a waste. They don't take like a super long time to put in. Well, yeah, they do. They take like 2 hours to put in. It took me like 2 hours to apply 100 to my hair. If you're going to get them, you should get these in 1 gram per strand. That's what I have. If you get them any less than that, then it's not going to look very thick in your hair and it's going to look fake. It's also better to get as many as you can. Clearly, I only have like 3/4 of my hair. I have like this, the back, but I have the side shaved, which I need to re-shave because it's long now. But, so I only have 3/4 of a head to cover, and I used 100. So you'll probably need another 25. So you should try to get like 2 packs, maybe like 125 extensions, maybe 150. I don't know how much more it's going to take. But the more you put in your hair, the thicker it's going to look. Okay, so the last type of extension I'm going to be talking about is the U-tip extension. They are also called nail tip extensions for their shape. I currently don't have any with me. I just ordered some yesterday for when I'm changing my hair in August. Anyway, so I ordered those. They'll be coming in soon, but I don't have them right now, and I want to upload a video. But I have an example of what they look like when they're in. Don't make fun of this strip of hair because it is like my hair test strand. I do stuff to this before I do it to my hair. But they kind of look like this when they're put in. Like they just are on your hair. 2 of them. Yeah. These aren't very good put in because they were my first 2 doing it. So you also need to use this to put it in. It is a hair extension iron, as you can see, by Weft. It's, I don't know how much this was. Yeah, it doesn't say how much it was. But, and then when it's out of the box, it looks like this. Mine has glue all over it because I've used it. When you're doing your U-tip extensions, you want like the curve to be that way, obviously. They're pretty simple to put in, but they take a while, and you might burn your hands while you're trying to do it. That's what happened to me. I burned my hands so much. It really sucked. But it gets easier as you do it more. It's kind of straightforward what you do. You put the U-tip under your hair, like a small strip of hair, and then you take this and you squinch it. You hold it for 3 seconds, then you take it off your hair, you roll it, and then you're done. So that's how you apply them. Advantages to these, I really like them because they stay in a long time. You don't have like too many falling out. A couple of them might, but for the most part they stay in to like the end of when you're wearing them. Mine lasted the 2 months that I had them, but towards the end I just started pulling them out because I was just kind of like, I don't want to pull them out all at once. Might as well like do a couple each day because it'll get some out. To get them out, you're supposed to like heat it up again and take it out, but I'm a bad example, and I just kind of turned them sideways and pulled it, so like the hair was kind of like a knife, if you understand that. So it came out pretty easy like that, and then I used a comb to get out the rest of the glue. It really wasn't too bad taking them out. I don't know if I said this, but it takes like 3 hours to apply them. It takes the longest time to put in these extensions, in my opinion, or it personally did for me. Don't do it if you don't have patience, because it kind of is like, and your arm gets all tired. Disadvantages to these is that it's glue, and the glue will get stuck in your hair a little bit. That sucks. It sucks when glue gets stuck in your hair. They die faster than clip-in extensions because they stay in your hair all the time. So you're probably going to have a little bit of collateral on the bottom. You're probably going to have to cut them a little bit, depending on how long you wear them. A lot of people say 3 to 6 months. Honestly, towards the end of the 2 months, they were like iffy. You should try to deep condition them when you have them in your hair, as well as the micro loop bead extensions. So I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped in your decision on which type of extension that you wanted to get and try out. If you have any questions, you can comment below. I try to reply to all my comments. For the most part, I do. So I'll probably answer you. If you have like a lengthy question, you can always send me a message. I also reply to those. I'm a nice person. Don't worry. I'm not going to kill you. Oh, I got Bella. Hello, cutie. I'm sorry. I wanted to get her. She's so soft. Other things. I have a Twitter. If you want to follow that, is @JuliaHugsSharks. I'm going to try to upload videos now that my computer may or may not have disk space. Bella loves me now, but she's a little. She wants to go places because she sees everything. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.